Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Razor, and I am the JRPG guy. Welcome back to Unicorn Overlord. In the last episode, we did yet again more rapport conversations. We've been doing rapport conversations for the past 5 episodes, and each of them have been like an hour long. And just doing Elaine's rapport conversations. We're almost done though. We're going to complete Elaine's rapport conversations in this episode, and then we'll start working on some of the other characters. It won't take near as long to complete the other characters because, as you can tell, some of them only have like this character only has 3 people besides Elaine, and he don't even have 3 with all. He don't even have 3 with a lot of them. He has 2 with Scarlet, 1 with Ocles, and then 1 with Sinatio, whatever. So yeah, it won't take as long as you would think. Elaine's the character that takes the longest due to how many rapport conversations he has. Anyway, we're going to start with Radiance here. First conversation. I will have to save it periodically because it's about to storm outside and I have a feeling the power's going to go out. So I will have to save after I complete it. Every time I complete a character, I'll save it. Because power will probably go out. It went out yesterday. Because it was storming yesterday. Yeah, I'm doing all the rapport conversations because 100% completion, as well as I just want to show them on the video, you know. Try to show off as much of the game as possible. I know I've said that like a million times on this channel, but I want to make sure people know. I always had the thought process of there's no point in playing a game if I'm not going to do everything there is to do. And I've always had that mindset even when I was younger. I've always been ever since I played JRPGs, I've always been a completionist. I was even worse when I was younger though, because when I was younger, I'd always try to get like 99 of every item. Like it's pointless. Nowadays I don't care how many items I have, you know, like if I have 1 potion or whatever, I'm fine with that, you know, as long as I have 1 of it, you know. But back in the day I used to grind until I had like 99 of stuff. It's crazy. I don't know what I was thinking back then. But that's how it was when I was younger. I'd even try to get like 99 of every weapon and stuff. Assuming you can. Like if you could buy like a weapon, I'd try to buy like 99 of it. Stupid. Obviously I never did. I never went that far, but I'd at least try to get like 99 of every like material or whatever. But yeah, I used to be a lot more hardcore than I am now. There is limits now. I have limits nowadays of what I will and will not do. Like, these rapport conversations are fun to me, so I'm going to do them. But if it's something tedious, I'm not going to do it. Like, kill 30,000 enemies for a battle trophy in Star Ocean The Last Hope. It ain't happening, Captain. I'm not killing 30,000 enemies. Screw that shit. There's some things I will not do. But back in the day, I probably would have done that. I probably would have done it and would have been happy doing it. But not nowadays. Nowadays there is limits. If I think the devs are trolling, I'm out, you know. Like there's no way they thought to make the number 30,000 kills and think that's not excessive. That was definitely excessive on their part. I think even 10,000 is a bit excessive. But we're talking 3 times that amount. So if 10,000 is excessive, then 30,000 is super excessive. Or hyper excessive, whatever. But back in the day, I would have been like, 30,000, is that all you got? Especially since I have a YouTube channel, I can't sit. I try to limit grinding and all. I'll try to get grinding done as quickly as possible because I get to other games. I can't show me grinding, so I wouldn't even be able to show the 30,000 anyway. I'd have to do it off screen, you know. I think it's a long report conversation here. Usually they're about 3 minutes long. This one's a bit longer. Some of them are longer. It depends. There's been a few where it's only been like 2 minutes long. I think there was one that was like 1:30. So I guess it all depends. But yeah, I do try to throw some other dialogue out there, some other commentary out there besides talking about the rapport conversations because they're not the most exciting thing. Okay, humorous is next. One conversation, that's it. Oh, she ran away. Well, everybody does wrong. You just gotta learn from your mistakes. Okay, that was a pretty short one. Oh, actually, no, he has two with her. Never mind. I thought he only had one with her, but nope, he has two. Alright, here it is. This one happens in Cornea. Oh crap, I forgot to save it. Cornean flower. Corvinia. Yeah, because how would you? You didn't come from here, you came from Albion. Alright, that conversation's done between those two. Next up we have Jerome. He has two conversations with Jerome. There's the first one here next to a forest and a town. And the sea as well. He's probably the best Cobra unit because he's more offensive. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, there's a second conversation in like a busy town. Near a busy town. Large city, whatever. This is where we recruited him at, I think, wasn't it? And I forgot to save it again. And you guys can probably hear that thunder outside. Yeah, I've had the past 5 hours to spare. If I do nothing but rapport conversations with Elaine. The past 5 episodes. 5 hours of just Elaine rapport. Crazy. It's a lot of content. That's true, we will beat Zenora. We're nearing the end of it after we get done with all these rapport conversations. Okay, let me save it real quick. Alright, now we have Elaine and Photo Kuya. Only one conversation with this person. He's the, like, Legionnaire winged person. I don't know what class he is. Feather Shield, I think, is what it's called. But it's basically a Legionnaire with high magic defense. He has an ability that gives you magic reflect as well, so you can reflect magic back at the enemy. Even after we're done with these characters that I have, we still have one other character we can recruit, and that's the, the gladiator chick. So we have to do her report conversations with her as well. As soon as we recruit her. But I'm gonna go ahead and just complete the ones we have now, and then I'll do her whenever we recruit her. Okay, next up is Sanashio. Alright, here's the first conversation with them. They have 2 of them. Okay, this one happens at nighttime. Watching Elaine, that's kind of weird. Stalking Elaine, bro. That's kind of weird. Hope we didn't have a raging clue when he was watching Elaine in the hot springs. And definitely, hopefully, he didn't shoot his clue glue all over the area. Fond friends indeed. Alright, their second and final conversation. And then we have Renault is last. I'm not sure why Renault's on the last on the list, but whatever. Also involves Lex as well. Alright, now it's Elaine and Renault. The final conversation for Elaine with people until we get Amalia. And this will be their only conversation, him and Renault. Casting rocks on you, what the hell? Alright, we did every report conversation of Elaine for now. And now we have to start doing the other characters now. There's only some I could do for now. I'll have to build rapport with, you know, to complete them all. See, as you can tell, I haven't maxed rapport yet with the other characters. Anyway, Scarlet and Lex, their second conversation, their final one. Here it is right here. Finally can move on from Elaine. She probably will, I'd imagine. Alright, short little conversation there between them two. Alright, Scarlet and Chloe, oops. Oh, this one takes place in Albion. I remember when we had a battle on that bridge. Battle on the big bridge. About a 2-minute conversation there. Alright, Scarlet and Joseph, first conversation. Scarlet's got some big boobs. I'm not complaining. They like to jiggle too. Come on, Joseph, man, you can't be perfect all the time, bro. Okay, Scarlet and Rhaenys, first conversation. Next is a Coliseum, wow. Yeah, why are they even having a conversation in Drakenhold anyway? Kind of random. I was about a minute 30. A little less than a minute 30, I think. So yeah, some of them are pretty short, as you can tell. So, it's not too bad. Alright, Scarlet and Sinatio, however you pronounce his name. Another conversation on the bridge. Alright. Elaine and Photo Kuya. Only one conversation with them two. Did I say Elaine? I think I said Elaine. I meant Scarlet and Photo Kuya. I might have said Elaine. I'm not sure. But if I said Elaine, I meant to say Scarlet. It's the Hymn of the Faith. Nah, I'm kidding. That's another game. Alright, that's all the conversations I could do with Scarlet for now. I'm going to build rapport off screen with the other characters. I will start doing other characters though now. Lex and Clive. First and only conversation. Why would you need a horse? Alright, so he wanted to ride Clive's horse, but it didn't happen. Alright, Lex and Joseph, first conversation. They have two of them. What the hell? They're training, it looks like. Yeah, and Lex sure does that. He protects people in battle. That's the whole job of the knight. Jump in front of characters and take damage. Alright, Lex and Joseph's second conversation. And their final one. Thinking about his mom. He'll probably still have time for you though, Lex. Yeah, Lex is joined from the beginning of the game. Yeah, true. Yep, Joseph was really good at the beginning of the game, but he kind of fell off. We wouldn't have got through a lot of the battles without Joseph. But I'm not even using him in my party now. So he kind of fell off like Titania from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Alright, Lex and Chloe, their final conversation. Two characters that have been in the party for the entire game, pretty much. Well, you probably changed as well, bro. Yeah, you can just hang out with Chloe. And Chloe's a chick, so you're better off that way anyway. I mean, who would you rather hang out with, Lex? Chloe or Elaine? Obviously, Chloe. Probably do one more rapport conversation after this, and then that'll be it. And I'll max out rapport in between episodes. Alright, The next rapport is between Joseph and Chloe. Their final conversation. You can tell a lot of the other characters. Elaine had 3 conversations with a lot of people, but a lot of the other characters don't have 3. Don't have 3. They only have 2. So that's why I was saying it's not going to take near as long to complete the other characters. The reason why it took so long of Elaine is because he has like 60 characters he can do rapport conversations with, and well, I don't know exactly 60, but he has a lot, 50 or 60, something like that, somewhere in between there, and a lot of them he has three conversations with, so that's why it took so long to complete Elaine. But it'll probably take like 4 or 5 hours to complete the rest of the characters, I'd imagine. We'll see what happens though. It depends on how long some of them are as well. Determined to help Elaine. So a lot of the conversations between Lex and Chloe and Joseph are all about Elaine. So even the conversations... So even though Elaine has rapport conversations with a lot of characters, the other characters are talking about conversations with Elaine as well. So everything revolves around Elaine. Well, she's not a knight, she's a soldier. I guess this is a pretty long one here. That was a pretty long one. Alright. So I might not max them. Since I have a lot I can do still, I might not max rapport yet. And in the next episode we'll just do the ones that I have available to me. And then I can just max rapport later. So... in the next episode, we'll just do the ones that I have available. Alright, but I'm in the video here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.